decided to try out this trail I haven't been on before. It's a little noisy because Highway 108 going through Elliott Lake is just below me. So it's truck traffic and car traffic. But it appears as though this trail heads up the hill, and I'm hoping that when I get to the top I'll get a nice reward of a beautiful view. So we'll give it a try. Certainly some beautiful color up overhead. Good. The arrow is pointing away from the highway. So maybe we'll get into more peaceful territory pretty soon. One of the reasons I like to hike is to get away from the traffic noises in town. There's a lot of rock underneath the leaves, and my feet are twisting every now and again on an unexpected rock. And it's been all pretty much uphill, so. Uh-oh, the arrow is heading me back towards the highway again. Darn it. Found a little nest of puffballs, tiny puffballs. This trail is very well marked, gotta say that for it. There's a very huge pile of big rocks over there. There's a lot of spent puffballs on this log. Looks like they've released their spores a while ago. Some over here too. Oh, and there's a little tiny mushroom. Or a couple, actually. The trail is getting into quite a bit of big rock here. And there's a big hill beside me here. It looks like the trail goes over this way, so at least that's where the arrow's pointing. I think I might need two hands to get up here. Here's quite a bit of that leaf lichen. It looks kind of flexible, but it's actually quite almost like sandpaper. That's what it feels like. Sandpaper. The path along here is quite narrow. I'm thinking, based on what I can see out through the tops of these trees, that there may be a lookout coming up soon. You see that hill way over there? Let's see. I sure hope this trail's a loop, so I can maybe go back a different way. The trail's so narrow in places that it feels a little uneasy. Just came up quite a steep incline. I can see a little bit of sparkling water over there through the trees. So, this is the way the trail goes. I have to be so careful with my footing because of all these leaves. Leaves and rocks together can create quite a slipping hazard. Again, I'm hoping that I may get down off this trail without going back the road I came up. So the trail comes to this wall of rock. Looks like it goes up about 30 feet maybe. And the trail stays down here. Okay, signs, where are you? Trail signs, trail signs. Huh. It's a pretty bush there. Oh, I think I see one. Those white markers really don't show up very well when the sun is shining on the tree. It's just too much light on the tree and it just looks like a light spot. There's some more of that massive rock. See, that trail marker almost disappears when there's light shining on that tree. Orange would have been much better, or blue, or something different. Boy. Big rocks. What is this? A sign. Kelly Northie Trail. I wonder if that was somebody who used to hike along here. I'll have to see if I can read. So it looks like there's a plaque up at the top of that. Let me see.
The plaque reads, "I dedicate this trail to the memory of a courageous girl who walked it with me. Let our enjoyment of this trail be her gift to us. To Kelly Northey, from Jim Mickle."
Lovely. Thank you, Kelly Northey. What a rock. Gee. Trees at the very top of it. Most of the color is way up above my head. Even more massive rock right here. I can still hear stuff going on in town though. I can hear some truck backing up with this beep, beep, beep. There's an industrial park down below here, I believe. Well, am I going to get to a lookout? This is anyone's guess at this point. Well, it looks like the trail is going downhill now, so in the past when I've been walking along the trail that parallels Milliken Mine Road, I've seen a trail going off from that trail into the bush, so maybe this goes down, links up with that trail. Fingers crossed that's where I'm heading, because that would mean definitely an easier way to get back to where I've parked. Oh, there's some gorgeous color right there. Splendid. And here's another type of club moss. Fair bit of it right in this section here. Well, I've come out onto what appears to be like an ATV trail. It's not the trail that I was thinking it might be. At least it doesn't look like any of the area that I'm familiar with of that trail along that parallels Milliken Mine Road. So, and the arrow points this way, so I'm going to go this way. It would be nice if it came out to something recognizable. It's much quieter here though. There must be a big rock hill between me and the traffic now. And I hear a woodpecker. Wonder if he'll be coming anywhere close to me. woodpecker was quite loud. Hear it? I'm looking for trail markers just to make sure that this path I'm on now is the correct one for the trail, that I'm not just following an ATV trail who knows where, because it could lead quite a bit further away from where my vehicle is parked. Anyway, I'm looking. I'm quite intrigued. Always nice to find something new. I'm much like that bear that goes over the mountain to see what's on the other side. I can remember so many hikes in the past with Jack when we would both be saying, oh, one more bend, one more hill. Let's see what's over there. Good times. Very much missed. Very, very, very much missed. A trail marker has been found. So we will head up this hill. Quite a bit of smooth rock on this hill. There's some pretty bush in there too. I am so relieved to get away from that constant drone of traffic. It's about 3:30 right now, so if I have to turn around and go back, I got still plenty of daylight available. If it turns out that it looks like I'm not going to be getting on a loop here that'll take me back where I need to go. I can't believe I'm still going up though. It's like I've been going up this whole trail. Surely I'm going to reach the top of the mountain sometime. Oh, there's some more pretty bush in there. Lovely. Well, I've reached the top of that climb, and I can see a hill over there in the distance, sort of. And it looks like the trail is going to head back into the bush. That's where the arrow's pointing. So let's see where it goes. The ATV trail looks a little bit interesting though. Look at that. Oh! I think one of those a ruffed grouse just startled me. Quite a few of them around in the bush this time of the year. I can hear them walking around in there. Okay, so we will follow the prescribed trail, since I don't wish to get lost or stuck out in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night. Well, the trail is sending me under this big tree that's fallen. Under, over. Well, I saw some glimmer of water right back there before that massive tree that was down. Sure hope with all this climbing that they're going to reward me with a beautiful, clear lookout. I mean, that seems fair. If you're going to make me do all this work. Surely this is the top. Up, up, up. Hey, wait a minute. Why is the arrow pointed that way? I see glimmers of lake over this way. Well, okay. I'm going this way. Here we go. It looks again like an ATV trail. I wonder if that ATV trail that I was just looking at came around here and up this way. Maybe. Oh, you know what? It looks like a clearing. I think I'm going to get a view. Oh, I'm going to get a view. Look at that. Yay. It's a city view, but still, it's a view. Grand old Elliott Lake. So, the docks down there are in the lake, Elliott Lake. And across the road from that area is Milliken Mine Road. And I am parked just across the road from those hydro poles. That's where I am. That's where I have to get back to. Interestingly, you can see Horn Lake over there, the fountain. It's the fountain over there. And that's the noisy highway. So looking over this way, there's the industrial park and more of the lake. And the sun is kind of interfering with getting a good shot, so I won't bother taking any photographs there, I don't think. And I suspect, because the trail heads off in that direction, there's the trail marker, that it likely goes down to that trail along Milliken Mine Road. So I think I should be able to get back to the Jeep that way. I saw what looked like a little bit more of a trail off of that one lookout. So I came over here to see what I could see. And, it's a little windy, but there is more view. So this trail now seems to be running along the top of the ridge. So far anyway. I might get a few more lookouts along here. We'll see. Maybe not as wide open as lookout. I noticed this hill through the brush when I was on the trail, so I thought I'd come over and take a peek. I'm standing at the top of a rock, and you can just see the edge of Sheriff Creek there. So this is a beautiful view up here. They should maybe trim back these trees so you can get a clearer view of it. Lovely. I didn't come far off the trail, just as I said, I could see the hill from where I was. I don't know, this trail marker. I'm not sure whether to keep it to my right or my left because, oh, look. Ta-da. What does that mean? I think I'm supposed to go this way. There, that looks like where the tree was originally in the ground. Arrow pointing up, probably this way. That's a little unnerving. Hopefully I've picked the right way. Oh yeah, now I see another white marker up ahead. But obviously they're not keeping this trail trimmed very well. I think I have to go around here because there's a big tree across the way. Getting a little hungry. I think I'm gonna have a snack. This time I brought one with me. Well, the trail markers keep making me do some guesswork. So far my guesses have panned out and I'm still on the trail, but good thing I can see the Sheriff Creek from up here. Pretty hard to get lost when you know where you need to be. And you can see it. There's another trail marker that's lying down on the job. Sure like the bush in here though. If I ever have to get lost in a bush, this is the type of bush I'd like to be lost in. It's very pretty. Then all of a sudden there's like 3 markers all in a row. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. That's kind of funny. Little less noise from traffic now, which is nice. Sometimes I feel like I'm playing hide and seek with these markers. Several times I've been standing there looking around me in a circle to see if I could find the next marker and not seeing anything, venturing in one direction hoping that's the right way, and luckily so far it's been the right way, so I don't know. Anyway. I think that bright patch down there is actually where the hydro line goes through, which I'm familiar with, so this path probably leads right down across it and into the bush and back to Milliken Mine Road. There's another massive bunch of rock. Well, this is definitely easier traveling than the trail coming up to that lookout on the other side, so I suppose you could walk this back and up to the lookout rather than taking that narrow trail along the side of the cliff. I was right about that bright patch being where the hydro line goes through. That is what it was, and I am back out on the trail that parallels Milliken Mine Road. I'm going to carry on going down this trail. It takes me down to a pond, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll walk back to the Jeep, just because it's such a beautiful day. Who wants to go home? I don't. Not yet, anyway. Here we are at the pond site. You may recognize it. I've photographed it many times. It's a pretty little pond, especially this time of the year. So I have a choice between walking back up Milliken Mine Road to where the Jeep is parked, or back through the bush on the trail that I came down on. And I'm sure you know which one I'm going to choose. Back to the woods.